What's up, everyone? I'm David, this is Terry, and we're here to talk about Iron Fist Season 2, and surprise, it's pretty good.
This is like the one question people have been asking us, knowing that we've had the first 6 episodes of Iron Fist Season 2. They're like, is it watchable? And great news, it is, right? I would say we both have watched the first like 5 or 6, yes. And I would say it's watchable. I'm sort of enjoying it more than I enjoyed Jessica Jones Season 2 at this point. And I loved Jessica Jones Season 1, and sorry Iron Fist defenders, but like I hated Iron Fist Season 1. I thought it was the worst Netflix outing they've had. So for this to be actually enjoyable is really great.
Yeah, there's less corporate takeover in this season. If you want corporate takeover, I said already, go over to HBO and watch Succession. That's a really good corporate takeover show. But this focuses on what I wanted Iron Fist to be in the first season. So right now, Danny is protecting Matt City. Remember at the end of Defenders, Matt was like, Danny, I need you to look after my city, take care of my city for me while I'm off doing my thing. And that's what he's doing. So he's just kind of being the neighborhood hero, a lot like Luke Cage does in his series. And he's just fighting bad guys. The martial arts is fun. I wanted the show to be more like AMC's Into the Badlands. I wanted it to be more like The Raid. Have fun, have crazy over-the-top martial arts scenes, and they do that. It's a lot of fun. The action is great.
Yeah, they have a new showrunner this season, and it really seems like they took all the feedback from Season 1, all the things that didn't work. Danny as a character, the relatability of the characters across the board, the fight scenes just not being up to par with what we'd expect for a martial arts focused show, and really fixed those. Starting with Danny, like he still is this weird sort of like golden boy, Boy Scout type character, but it works within the way he's balanced with the other characters, and they sort of cut him down in the show, pokes fun at sort of this whole idea. He's not, living in wealth. He and Colleen have sort of turned her dojo into their apartment.
A lovely apartment.
Yeah, it's a lovely apartment. They're like, he's working street level stuff. She's helping out people. That's great. And yeah, as you said, the fight scenes have just been taken completely up a notch. And I feel like the balance of everything makes sense in a way that keeps me wanting to come back. Like I will finish watching the rest of this season when I get the rest of the episodes.
I think another thing people are curious about, I know I was curious about, is the villain. How's the villain going to work in this season? We have a great villain in Alice Eve as Mary Walker, aka Typhoid Mary. I think she was really good.
I think she's great.
She's scary.
She is scary.
Yeah.
I love Alice Eve, and honestly, I didn't know too much about Typhoid Mary going in beyond what I'd read on our own site. And so I think the way that they handle her introduction and sort of the exploration of what her powers are, what her sort of deal is, and how she fits into the show works really, really well. There's sort of a slow burn there over the first 6 episodes, but it doesn't feel like the show has an absence of a villain in the way Jessica Jones Season 2 did. You have people like Joy and Ward and Davos back in the mix, like these characters who, even if you don't fully remember what happened in Season 1 with their power dynamic, like you get caught up pretty quickly. I do feel like with Joy and with Davos, the show is playing a little bit too close to the chest with what their actual goals are, and when they finally do pay off, you're like, okay, that wasn't that big of a twist or reveal. Like maybe you could have clued me in on that a little bit earlier, but those are my only real complaints. And I definitely agree with you that Alice Eve, who's playing Mary Walker, Typhoid Mary from the comics, is a really, really cool new addition.
Well, I think that's what we wanted. We wanted the, for lack of a better phrase, the fun factor to be in Iron Fist. I think Iron Fist Season 2 delivered that. So far, we'll see how it finishes with the 4 more episodes that we have to watch. That's another thing too, that this season is only going to be 10 episodes for the first time. Netflix is trimming. Except for the Defenders, they're trimming down from 13 to 10 episodes, which I think is really helping with the pacing. So that's what we thought of the first 6 episodes of Iron Fist Season 2. Let us know what you think when you get a chance to check it out on Netflix on September 7th. And for everything else going on in the streaming world, be sure to check out our discussion about Disenchantment Season 2 and what it needs to do to get better. And also, we have a Jack Ryan in 5 minutes that you're going to want to check out as well. And as always, be sure to like and subscribe to IGN everywhere you like to watch.